Everton, on the other hand, Flash, are now entering a weekend which will celebrate 10 years of David Moyes in charge. That's some stability, that is, in an ever-changing world.
Yeah, and he should be proud, and so should the Everton board, because obviously Everton haven't really pulled up any trees in the last 10 years, and managers have been sacked for a lot more.
Of course,
you know. Well, I take my hat off to everyone concerned at Everton. And the good thing with Everton is they're always in games, even when they get beat. They're always in games, and I see with Tottenham actually with their injury list mounting by the day.
Yeah.
A little bit of questionable confidence on certain individuals.
Yeah.
I see Everton could win this, and I've gone for a 1-0.
Well, I think Everton are going to win as well. And a lot of it, of course, is down to David Moyes. For some unknown reason, Everton start seasons very quietly, and then they build up over Christmas, and then they have a fantastic last couple of furlongs.
Necessity. You've got to do that.
Yeah. OK, well, listen, David Moyes, very influential figure, a decade at Everton. Can you imagine that in today's game? Let's find out what one of his great signings, Heitinga, man who played in the World Cup final, had to say about his boss.
I think he did a really good job at Everton. It's not always easy for him. He's working always with a small squad. He can't spend a lot of money to spend on players, and I think he did a good job. Unfortunately, without a prize, so hopefully we can give him a prize this season. You know, he is like he is a part of Everton. Otherwise, you're not working 10 years at the same club. And I think when he came over here, Everton were fighting not to go out of the league, and the last years we always, between place 10 and place 1. So, yeah, I think Everton needs him.
Yeah, Johnny Heitinga talking about Everton. I have to love David Moyes because in the FA Cup last year, when we got Scunthorpe in the third round, he actually gave me a lift on the team coach to the ground. It was a schoolboy dream. I just happened to be in the same hotel as Everton.
Schoolboy dream of his, probably.
Maybe, I don't know. But it was the most fantastic thing in my life. I went there and I was sitting opposite David Moyes, and Steve Round was on my left, and the club doctor was there. It was so mystical and magical. It was unbelievable.
Is there a real chance that David Moyes might get a Chelsea or Tottenham job?
Well, I
was about to say this. The information that Goal.com has, and we have written about it, Moyes is on the short list to be the next Tottenham manager. Don't be surprised. This fixture next season, Moyes is sitting the other dugout.
Well, to be honest, I sort of recoil at that immediately because we don't want to lose David Moyes. However, I think after a decade of doing it at Everton with no resources, the boy, before he finishes his footballing career, deserves a chance at something where he may be able to achieve success. When you think that Mr. Levy now is talking about putting up a £50 million war chest for Harry Redknapp to get him to stay at Spurs, hopefully that £50 million war chest will be available to the next Spurs manager if Harry leaves. And if that was David Moyes, he's a very, very shrewd buyer. I hope it won't be David Moyes. I hope that Everton will beat Spurs tomorrow, which will reinforce Everton's belief that they are not ever going to accept being a spent force in the Premier League. Let's stay ahead of the game with Sports Tonight Live. Don't miss a thing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search for Sports Tonight Live on Facebook and like our fan page. Follow Sports Tonight TV on Twitter and tweet us your thoughts and opinions. Sports Tonight Live, it's the platform for the fans.